Hi everyone, my name is Christian Hawes. I'm a team specialist here at the Hope Sound Boys and Girls Club of Martin County. And to my right, I have a special guest that's going to come on and talk to you guys. I am so excited to introduce you to this mom of five amazing children, a personal chef, and a wife who runs several businesses. She's a director in training and is a member of the Elite 2020 Club, where she has helped many achieve financial freedom. She is blazing the trail as she continues to help families work towards obtaining financial freedom. So let me introduce you to my sister in success and business partner, Kim McClain.
Great afternoon, Christian. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, ma'am.
I am so excited. I am, first of all, honored to be your special guest here today to do an interview. I'm just excited to be here. Thank you so much for the invitation.
No problem. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Wow, as you have already stated, Christian, first of all, Christian is one of my children. So I am a wonderful, wonderful mom, a wonderful 5 children. I am a personal chef, and also I work with my church very closely. I'm an event planner, and I have my own home-based travel business.
Awesome, awesome. So, Kimberly, tell me what motivates you?
What motivates me is, first of all, are my children. My children is why I have started, this business here, being a travel business owner, home-based business. My kids motivates me. My kids are my why. And if your why don't make you cry, and if your why don't make you fly, then your why is not hard enough. I love children. Children has always been my foundation. It started way back when I used to be a program director at the Banner Lake after school time here in Hope Sound, Florida. From there, I was a teacher over at Dunbar. From there, I began to just do my own thing to work from home because, I had kids and stuff and they needed my time and they needed my help. So that's how I end up, deciding saying, hey, you know what? I think I need to start my own home-based travel business. So my kids motivates me.
Okay, perfect. Good to hear. Also, what is your greatest fear and how do you manage your fear?
My greatest fear is this right here, public speaking. I love people. I love talking. I love having fun, but it's something about when I get on a Zoom or I get on a live or I'm asked to speak in front of people, I am my worst critic. But how do I overcome that fear? I face it in a way. I just do it because I know, and hopefully it helps some boys or some girl overcome that fear. So, I just face my fear and I do it anyway. Public speaking.
Okay. Hopefully one day you get over that obstacle, What are some mistakes that you wish you could have avoided?
Some of the mistakes that I wish I could avoid, that's kind of hard for me. I think that mistakes are not mistakes. Mistakes are simply experiences that we go through. My former pastor once told me that your experience is your best teacher. And if you don't make that mistake, if you don't learn from your mistake, you will keep repeating the same thing over and over again. So life is what it is. So in life, on this journey of life that we have, you will encounter with different obstacles and different challenges, but it all to make you and perfect you to be the great person that you are today. And, so there is no such thing, I feel, as mistakes. I feel that is a test to become a testimony, and you learn from that.
Okay. So what is the hardest challenge you had to overcome being an entrepreneur?
The hardest challenge that I say that I had to overcome is seeing a vision for some people, but they don't see the vision themselves. They don't see the value themselves. So that is one of the hardest challenges in life, period, is that some people can see it for you, but you don't see it for yourself. And they keep driving you. They keep propelling you. They keep pushing you. They keep pushing toward greatness. They keep saying that you inspire them, you have it in you. And sometimes we have to get with those motivators. We have to get with those success coach. We have to get with our leaders that's going to continue to push us. It's going to continue to be that driving force in our life that say, hey, you can do it. You can make it. And one day you will see that you can make it. And once you see that you can make it, you keep thriving and you keep pushing and you keep pulling. And once you get there, guess what? It's a pull effect. Once you get to the top, you reach down and pull someone else to that next level. So one of the challenges are, as I said, is just making sure that the people see the value of them, because we all have greatness into us. We just have to tap into it.
Wow, it's amazing. How do you plan on growing your business?
How I plan on growing my business as a travel home-based business, I keep doing what I'm doing. I keep sharing the opportunity, because there are so many families that look for this ideal life that I'm able to design for myself, where I'm able to have that time freedom to be with my kids. You know, I am so thankful, first of all, for the Boys and Girls Club, you know, that my kids have always been a part of, and for the Ballet Club at a younger age. But I'm so thankful for them, because it does truly take a village to raise that child. I remember days where I did not have care for my kids, where my kids were Boys and Girls Club in the morning, Boys and Girls Club in the afternoon. When it was summer vacation, that's all they knew was the BGBC. And it was those individuals, it was you all who helped shape and help mold and help, you know, raise my kids and to be the phenomenal kids and wonderful kids that they are. It is you as staff members, it's you as leaders that had my back when I didn't see no other way. You was always there for me. You always provided that path. You always provided that safe and secure space where I knew that my kids would be taught. I knew that they would be fed. I knew that they would be inspired. I knew that they would have fun, and I can go to work at peace. And, you know, it was summer in and summer out where I miss a lot of my kids' basketball games. You know, I miss a whole lot from them because I always was working, and I desired to be there. And so this opportunity has gave me that flexibility to be able to design my own life where I can have that time freedom. I can have that personal freedom. I can have that financial freedom finally. And at some point, it does get hard. At some point, it's discipline. It's discipline of the mind. It's a discipline, you know, knowing that you have to make it. You have to earn it. You have to make it. You have to save it, and you have to invest it. In the same way you all invest into my kids and my children, it's the same way I give back to you all too. I volunteer. You know, I come in now with my free cooking classes, my treat classes to the Port Salerno Club, and boy, they love those cooking classes, right? Because they get a chance to eat, they get a chance to create. Their minds are just like sponges, and they take this time to use all those tools and all. And I learned something from them. You know, they learn the measuring cups. They learn how to dip strawberry. They learn how, you know, to make kebabs on the stick. And their minds are like sponges, and they're so excited that they can finally do a quick meal that can help their moms or help their dad or help their grandparents or their aunts or whoever their guardian is at home, to help them free them from some of the cooking. So just like I'm able to experience that, you know, where I was going to work and I couldn't be there for my kids, I'm giving the same opportunity that some other parents can, you know, come in and give that same volunteer work, that same opportunity where we're able to give back to you all too. And I am so grateful. I'm so appreciative of it. Sometimes it gives me a little misty eye, because if it was not for the Boys and Girls Club, if it was not for the amazing staff that, you know, it's a part of a great team, you know, I don't know where my kids would have been, because there is greatness in you all. And because of your greatness, that greatness shows through my children. And I'm forever thankful for that.
Well, on behalf of the Boys and Girls Club, we are honored to help families like you and others. How do you define success?
The way I find success is me. You are your own success. Whatever you believe, whatever you achieve, if you can conceive it, if you can believe it, if you definitely can achieve it. So success actually starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with you. And it's not how fast we can get to success. It remind me of the story of the rabbit and tortoise, right? It's not how fast we get to there, but it's the one who endures to the end. So some people may need baby steps. Some people may take leaps, and some people may able to skip, right? But it doesn't matter, long as you finish it, and it's what you do, it's what you're passionate about, and it's what you love. It's all about you. So many times have we lived our life in the image of someone else, but what makes success so great is if you and if me are willing to put in the work. And behind every successful person, it requires work. We have to put in the work. We can't skate around it. We can't skip around it. We have to keep pushing. We have to work, and your work ethics, your work habits will pay off. Let me tell you, I go to work, and my morning starts early. You know, before this whole pandemic thing, I would get up at 5:30 in the morning, make sure my kids was on their way. I had my regular 8 to 4. I, pick them up from the Boys and Girls Club, or I volunteer, and guess what? I'm going back to work my 5 to 9 business, which is my home-based travel business, right? So although I'm cooking every day for someone from 8 to 4, nonstop, the work does not stop, because the same way that I'm working for this young man, the same way I'm inspired to build the same legacy, to build the same empire for my kids, for my family. Let them know that if you put in the work, you will get those results. If you put in the work, you become that multimillionaire. You put in the work, you will be successful. One thing I just want to say, you have to put in the work, because the work that you do will show.
All right. All right. One last question. Is there any word of advice or inspiration for our club kids that would you like to say to them?
Well, yes, I would like to say to the club kids, take the seeds of greatness. And those seeds of greatness are from your staff members. Take those seeds of greatness, and plant them into a good soil. And that good soil is you. Take the seeds from the staff, take the soil that you are, put them together, be cultivated. So if a staff member tell you not to do this and not to do that, listen to them, because they are planting seeds of greatness in you to be that future doctor, to be that future lawyer, to be that future architect, to be that future engineer, to be that future nurse or that doctor, whatever your heart desires. Take those seeds of greatness and plant those. And when you plant those seeds of greatness, guess what happens? You have a beautiful blossom of flowers. You have a beautiful garden, right? We are coming to the month of May. So April showers bring May flowers. And not only May flowers, but forever. So continue to soar, continue to be great. Keep doing what you're doing. Be obedient, be coachable, and be accountable, because you have work that you need to do.
Awesome. Well, Kim, we thank you for sharing with us today about your business. Is there anything else you want to say to the kids or to anybody out there?
Well, I would like to say to you, Miss Kristian, although I am your mother, I am so very proud of you. I have seen your tenacity. I have seen your dedication. I have seen your drive. And I have seen you do a total of 360. It's not that you was a bad person. I'm talking about putting in the work. It takes a lot for a young entrepreneur as herself to, be around other kids that also inspire her. And I see her, I hear her calls, and I get the text messages where she's been rewarded for something great that she have done. But that greatness started from your age. I'm talking about the kids of the Boys and Girls Club. That greatness started there, because guess what? Those same seeds was planted into Kristian, right? And now that she's a young adult, she's able to blossom. You see how beautiful gardens blossom? And I just want to say to you that I am so very proud of you. I love you. Continue to keep up the good work. And no matter what you do, always, always love yourself. And you are the one that can motivate you. Continue to keep the kids first. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Love you too, Mom. Well, all right, guys, that's it for today. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye.
Thanks for having me.
That's good.